Why am I not Ghanaian?
There's this thing about Ghana police where they always give me joy whenever I come across their videos on YouTube.
So, as a Nigerian, experiencing election in Ghana for the very first time, I just want to share my legit experience with you guys.
This beautiful country called Ghana, if you're there for Ghana, for like a whole 1 year, you know, go see people they fight or people they quarrel.
Why Ghana?
Because like that's the only place I have like actual genuine peace.
Lazing and flipping through social media, my attention was drawn to a few videos of Nigerians living in Ghana, waxing lyrics on some of the good things they like about Ghana that as a Ghanaian, I took for granted. So in this video, I delve into some of the videos from these amazing Nigerians whilst appreciating some of the good things my country Ghana has to offer. I hope you do enjoy it.
I've been in Ghana for 2 months, bro. Every night I sleep sound like a baby. No, go.
My name is Mickey. Keep watching. When you focus on the friendly rivalry that goes on between Ghanaians and Nigerians, you wouldn't even believe that there are two whole countries sat between them geographically. This complex relationship between these two former British colonies dates back to the beginning of the 20th century and characterized by both strong ties and historical tensions. There have been economic cross-migration between these two countries and also mass deportation in equal measures. Examples are the execution of the Alien Compliance Order by Dr. Busia, the then Prime Minister of Ghana in 1969, and the subsequent deportation of about 1 million Ghanaians from Nigeria in 1983 by President Shagari, popularly known as Ghana Must Go. Recent rivalries, however, has been watered down to the field of music, food, i.e. the Jollof War, and economic bragging rights. To be honest with you, as a Ghanaian, I don't think I have the energy to win a bragging contest with a Nigerian, and I don't think there are a lot of Ghanaians with that capacity. Our Nigerian cousins will overpower you, so most of the time, we just let it slide. With that in mind, I was very surprised when I came across some wonderful Nigerians on social media fighting the corner of calm Ghanaians. The first thing Nigerians living in Ghana like about my country is how peaceful it is.
Nigerians in Ghana, did you guys witness the election yesterday? Like, did you observe the peace? I was expecting to hear something like gunshots, stuff like that. The way, Ghana is a place to be. Ghana is so peaceful. Like people could go about their normal daily routine. Like people went out. Like presidential election.
This beautiful country called Ghana, if you're there for Ghana, for like a whole 1 year, you know, go see two people they fight or two people they quarrel. You know, go see two people they quarrel or they fight. You know, go see them for the whole year. You know, go see them. What you call they bust my brain? What you call they very entertaining? You see, if I can't deal with that bus stop or they pass for like circle or for like bus stop, you go see two mates. Mates for Nigeria means conductor. You go see them they quarrel. You say, hey, wait, Jimiana, hey, oh yeah, saw me. You know me. For new time, what's about me? You go see say I don't be any kind of person if you talk to like that. See that thing? The dog go say, hey, because they say that they small for you. Come, go see say small but mighty. Hey. Cause see them, hey. Yes, in Ghana does say, hey. You know the verse with that. But guess what? They no go touch themselves. Because guess what? The law they against me, they fight. If they fight, before you know the police don't come arrest them with both of them. You see them, or they will separate them.
Yes, my people, let me tell you guys something. You see, Ghana and peace is like Romeo and Juliet. My Nigerian people, you people have to come and study Ghana and learn peace from Ghana. You see what happened? See, people have been calling me Asante Bema. Say something about this election because I've been very busy with my work. You can see, I've been very busy with my work. You know, Bronya Neba, you understand? Bronya is coming, so Asante Bema make word. That was election day. You see, people were going about their normal businesses and every other thing, of which it cannot happen in my country. You understand? If you are moving out in Nigeria on election day, that means you are going to vote. You cannot even go with your car. Cars are not allowed to be on the road that particular day. And the one thing, talking about this election now, one thing I like so much about this election is the action of Dr. Mia. You see, when the election, they have not even finished announcing the whole result. He will look at the thing, he said, no, Ghanaians, they have made their decision. He congratulated Mahama immediately. He said that the minds of the people is the minds of God. God bless you for that. That is how his election is supposed to be. Nigerians, you have to learn a lot. You have to learn a lot from Ghana. Nigerians, you have to learn a lot from Ghana.
Guys, so today's election in Ghana. Hey God. So, as a Nigerian, experiencing election in Ghana for the very first time, I just want to share my legit experience with you guys. Okay, so yesterday I was all over the place. I was like, hey, tomorrow is election. What am I going to eat since I didn't cook anything? So I was like, I was just thinking it's just going to be like the same way it is back home in Nigeria. So I was like, maybe I'll just go get food and keep in the fridge so that, today I could just microwave it or something. But I kind of got busy, and then I was like, let tomorrow come. Anyhow. I have something in the fridge already. So I'm like, even if I don't get any other thing else, I'll just make do what I have. So now this is today. And I wake up and there's noise outside. I'm like, what's this noise? Maybe there's, issues or something. And then I'm like, okay, let me just have my bath and then just go downstairs and peep and see what's going on. So by 9, I had my bath. I went downstairs. The first thing that shocked me was the shops downstairs were open. Like normal day. People were just going about their business. And I'm like, what? I had to go. I was just asking questions. Did they cancel elections or something? Because look, we know, see, back in Nigeria, it's crazy. Election day, they got basically like 3 categories of people. One, we have the people who we say they take the risk to go and vote. Risk in the sense that anything can happen. Guys, usually it's a very crazy day. Anything can happen. So it's like you're taking the risk to go vote because you have to watch your back, constantly watching your back. 2, we have the people who would just stock up. They would stock up. They would stock up, before that day because they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to step outside of their house. So if you're going to be doing anything, if you're going to be observing, it's going to be on TV. Just sit down and watch TV. Oh wow! So this is what's happening here. So it's crazy back home. And then I'm here and I'm saying, so what I heard, it's normal. I mean, even the Accra market is open, all the markets are functioning, everything is just a normal day. We actually have a polling unit just opposite my house, and you wouldn't even know that something is happening there if they don't tell you. I swear.
What have been some of your highlights?
Man, starting the year, going to Ghana.
Why Ghana?
Because, that's the only place I have, actual genuine peace, man.
Okay.
You get me? It's like when you go to, Labadi Beach, and then you're looking in the water, man. And then, you see there's this line at the end where it's it separates the sky from the water.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's where God lives.
The first general election I experienced as a Ghanaian was in 1992, after 13 years of military rule under ex-president Agyei Rawlings. As a resident of one of the vibrant neighborhoods in Kumasi, trust me, there was tension in the air. The opposition boycotted parliamentary election, suspecting that the election had been rigged after ex-president Rawlings retained power. Winning and staying in power after the 1996 elections, Ghanaians have had enough of the NDC, the then ruling party, and needed a change in the 2000 election. The first time there was a slight hint of power transfer to an opposition party through the ballot box after over 20 years. At this point, Ghana had witnessed a lot of bloodshed in various coups and revolutions, and we've decided never again. There were a lot of peace campaign on national TV and religious crusade for peace. And thank God, history was made. Power was peacefully transferred to the opposition party, the MPP, led by ex-president Kufuor. We were so relieved to see how peaceful Ghanaians had become. This created a phrase that Ghanaians are afraid of blood. Since then, we've come to take for granted the peaceful nature of Ghana's election process. It's become a norm. The next thing some Nigerians admire about Ghana is the peaceful coexistence of the 2 major religious groups, Muslims and Christians.
Only in Ghana. We're back at the church. We're praying.
Like I always say, Ghanaians, they see themselves as siblings first, before any other thing, before religion, before tribalism, before classism. Ghanaians see themselves as siblings first. I know not everybody is perfect. There are some bad eggs everywhere, including Ghana. But for Muslims to be able to come and bath at the church and pray in the mosques, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, I swear. And it is uncommon in Ghana. These things happen regularly in Ghana. I lived at Airport Residential Area near Mamobi Nima. And this is common. You see Muslims living beside church. You see some of them, when they're going to do their ablution, they will go and sit in front of a church. It's normal. In the night, you see Christians staying with Muslims in their mosques. It's normal. When it's Salah time, they share food for their Christian brothers. When it's Christmas, they share food for their Muslim brothers. Ghana is very, very peaceful. All this tribalism, yada, 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 it's everywhere, but it's less in Ghana. Ghanaians will be say they speak tree. If any Ghanaian tells you that 00, he doesn't know how to speak or understand tree, it's a lie. It's a lie. Every Ghanaian understand at least 20% of tree. I'm telling you. So a country that can all decide to understand one language. I mean, it's all love. It's all love for them.
I'm a peace freak. Like I'm a freak for peacefulness. And I'm just realizing that my new country, Ghana, the level of peace they operate on. Hey, God. Oh, God, when? In Nigeria, I will say, God, when? The level of peace they operate on is mind-blowing. Coming from where I'm coming from, it's strange. It's as if some things are not possible, but they are possible. Interreligion, cohabitation, interreligion, marriage, friendship. It's in Ghana that you see a mosque facing a church. Nobody is disturbing anybody. Oh la la. You see a Muslim preaching in a church. You see a Muslim married to a Christian, and everybody is happy. The Muslim will not say, oh, you have to quit Christianity and become a Muslim or attend Islam. The Christian will not say, oh, you must do this one. The families of the Christian will not frown at the idea that, oh, because he's a Muslim, you're never going to marry him over my dead body. Or you say, oh, because she's a Muslim, you can never marry a Muslim over my dead body. A Christian family will not want their Christian child to marry from a Muslim family in Nigeria. But Ghana, they marry everybody marry anybody they love. And these things don't even cause problems. Look at this beautiful actress, this Ghanaian actress. Is it Kasim? Is it Kasim or Kasim? I don't know if I pronounced the name well. Husband, and they've been living happily. A Muslim, your husband can decide to go to church with one of your kids. You can decide to wear your hijab and all that and attend go to the mosque and pray with any of your kids. Nobody is discriminating anybody. These are some luxuries we don't get to enjoy in Nigeria, my people.
Such harmonious lifestyle for Ghanaians and Ghana, and then Christ Apostolic Church in Ghana, and all Christians and Muslims of Ghana. Sokoto people learn, Kanu people learn, Fulani people learn. Live in love and peace.
So, hundreds of Nigerian Christians were killed on Christmas Day and no one's talking about it. We cannot see it anywhere. We're not seeing it anywhere. There was no news about it, nothing. This is because the devil is trying to keep us from praying in the spirit about this. We need to be praying for our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We need to be praying that the Lord strengthens them, that the Lord delivers them, that the Lord leads them to safety in the name of Jesus. We need to pray that this situation strengthens them and give them the boldness that they need in the name of Jesus. And we have hope because we already know.
Those living in northern Nigeria are being threatened as we speak. Muslims in northern Nigeria want to kill the Christians in northern Nigeria.
I'll keep on saying this. Ghana is one country every country should emulate. When it comes to religion, when it comes to gathering, when it comes to anything, some countries need to emulate the country called Ghana. Because in Ghana, there is nothing like religious war. There is nothing like tribal war. It may be happening, but it doesn't escalate to the point where a Ghanaian man and his fellow Ghanaian man will have to fight each other because of religion or because of parties, political parties, or because of tribal differences. But come to my country, Nigeria, a lot of things are happening. You see a Christians having to buy unalive a Muslim brother having to unalive a Christian brother because of their religion, because of their belief. It doesn't happen here in Ghana.
You see, growing up in Ghana, I never thought it was a thing to hate Muslims as a Christian. Some Christians might find a way to lure a Muslim into Christianity, and that beautiful Muslim girl might tell a Christian boy to transfer into Islam before she will accept his marriage proposal, but that was where it ended. We never got physical. In fact, one of the best meats you could ever taste was the one served by Muslims during Ramadan festival. It goes without saying that Ghanaians' religious tolerance has been reinforced by the religious studies in primary and junior high schools and the senior high school boarding system. I must add, it was crazy to know some of the religious violence going on in some parts of Nigeria. I pray it all comes to an end one day. The next thing some Nigerians admire about Ghana that I took for granted is our electricity.
Alright guys, I did for Ghana. My people, this is my reason why I love Ghana so much. As you can see, this is the life we live in Ghana. In the night here, everywhere is so bright, as if you are in the daytime. From here going to the other side, you are going to anywhere you are going in the night in Ghana. You don't use torchlight. You don't use chargeable lantern or neither candle or lighter or matches. You will see road kuro brightly to wherever you are going in the night in Ghana. Do you understand me? The street light is for you, left and right, front and back. Look at here is somebody's village. People are living around here and no one is living with a generator. Nobody owns generator in this area. From morning to evening, this is how we enjoy light here. From Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, this is how we live here. Do you understand me? So if I tell on, I say Ghana people are enjoying steady electricity, no be lie. Some of us will be say we in Nigeria, we never know. If we will come here, we will know by force. Because as soon as they Nigeria, if I tell message they tell on, and I know they understand, and they insult me, but I know go stop.
Yo, Ghana lights no be anybody papa mate. I've been in Ghana for 2 months, bro. Every night I sleep sound like a baby. No go. Silent night. No Lagos night lullaby killing my eardrums. I've been in Ghana for 2 months. They only took light twice, and that twice, once it was raining heavily, and the second time they had some issues with a transformer, and it lasted for like 2 hours tops. What is happening in Nigeria now? I hear say now they even give Ghana light. Abi Ghanaians, please update me. Do you guys have your own source of electricity now?
Guys, hey, on my way back from wherever I went to, there was this very loud explosion, and I saw it like it was right in front of me. This double poles. It was spark and the wires were exploding, like they were burning. I could see fire. I was so scared because I was standing directly under the connecting wire. I was shivering. I was like, gosh, I had to run away. My house isn't far from where the spark happened. So by the time I entered the house, I realized the light was off. Hey, in my mind, I was like, why now? Why these days that is close to Christmas? So we not go get light be that too. So Christmas don't spoil for us like this. Wait to call up like this. Why this wire for take explode for this kind of time? In my mind. I don't know how long it takes for them to fix this. Maybe a whole day. I've never stayed a whole day without having light. But it was a very big, loud explosion that people had to come out. You know, a lot of people came out to, it was like an inferno. So I probably felt, probably hold your whole Christmas, no girl lights. Brothers and sisters of social media, it took approximately 32 minutes. Lights came back. And I was like, this is light, it has come back, they fixed it, Ghana, you are doing meetings, ECG, what? The other people, 0.
Yeah, they travel from Accra to Kumasi, and because of the hold up Accra Kumasi road, you know the way the road is, then night casuals see Ghana when it was night. This place, this video you are seeing is night, middle of the night, around level 12. You see the way the light is, and this place is village. This place that you are seeing now is village, not town, village. On your way to Kumasi Road, you know the way all those villages is. And in this type of the night, see the way the road is, see the way the village people are enjoying light. Hi, Jesus. I never remember the last time my village people see light to use like this, unless you own your generator. Ghana will always be like Ghana. We cannot be compared to Nigeria. Those of you comparing Nigeria to Ghana, you don't know what you are doing, no? Because Ghana is Ghana, Nigeria is Nigeria.
These reactions from our Nigerian brothers and sisters is a real definition of you don't know what you have until you give it to the next person. I made that up, but I'm sure you get what I mean. If some Nigerians are raving about how good ECG power supply is, then it must be really bad back in Nigeria. Because we Ghanaians thought our electricity supply was so intermittent that we named it Dumso, meaning on and off in English. But I think it got better under the NPP administration. Let's hope the NDC, the ruling government, keeps making Ghanaians proud. Now, let's talk about the overall safety and security in Ghana. As Ghanaians, I think we are aware of how blessed we are for the peace that we enjoy in our country. Anytime I'm asked by a foreigner about Ghana, that is the first thing I talk about.
Bro, this is why you can't take any Ghanaian serious. Ghanaians will choose happiness over everything. Because explain to me why one party is coming from the left, another political party is coming from the right. They come and meet in the middle, and then one party starts celebrating with the ops. Like, tell me where this one will happen if it's not Ghana. Just say Ghana there, wherever the happiness they, that way then they go. Like know. The way people are moving this December, I'm even scared for the politicians. I'm telling you, you can't tell the fanfuli ones from the real one.
Shabi, you see, my person I sleep for there so. Shabi, they say I'm gonna show you again. See, you sleep comfortably. Nobody go. Look, let me tell you, if that guy get phone for pocket, nobody go collect that phone. He go wake up, the phone still there in pocket. Bro, all those things no be. Look, this place is well organized. It's well organized. People, it's well organized. And they tell you, and the way when they train their people. If you call them, say the place, one call the small, one call the spoil small. Now foreigners, now them one they spoil this country. I'm telling you, foreigners, because those people, the way when they train their people, it's very admirable. I'm telling you, the place is well organized. Forget about it, man.
Which day Nigeria go be like this? Which day Nigeria go be like this? See taxi station, no, nobody they thief for Ghana or see taxi station. Are they inside taxi like this? Money full here. That money so no do. Now money but nobody give a fuck. Passengers say we go enter waka comot, you no go touch because it not be your own. It not be your own. But if for Nigeria go fit be like this, driver go fit leave money for inside car, for waka comot. Nobody there, I don't see anybody. And this morning, me to not go touch am. Anybody will enter to not go touch am. Now say it be. This is the peace we are talking about. Make we try, make Nigerians try to live like that, I beg. God to help us.
We moved for our safety and our children's safety. It is unsafe in the States, no matter where you go, if you look like us. Getting out of the land of our enemy was priority number one, to make sure that no matter what we did, to build a business or to simply just live the simple life, we will be protected in that.
You see, the love people have for Ghana is out of this world. I always say this in my videos. Ghana is not just common as other people think it is. Ghana is beyond what we see with our physical eyes. I feel what is happening in Ghana right now, the price has already been paid long time ago. That is why this is the time for them to enjoy, because the price has already been paid for a very long time. So instead of us, hating, we should just join them and, celebrate with them. Their forefathers fought a fight. They fought a fight that makes Ghana and Ghanaians enjoying the benefits right now. Well, I am so glad to be part of people celebrating Ghana.
When it comes to taking care of a child, Ghanaians don't mind their business. In that one day, I don't even expect them to mind their business. You will have big problem because you have to explain to them what is going on. That child, is this safe? Even if now you born the pikin, you get as they go hear your pikin cry, they go come ask you, what did they saw? What did happen? Why is that child crying like that? Stuffs like that. There was one story of one day I went to the mall and school had dismissed. Before, on my way going, I went to my kids' school and left the house key with the teacher, one of the teachers, their former school. I left the house key with their teacher because I knew they would get home before me. So I begged her that she should take them home for me. I went to the mall. I was at the mall. I got a call. I got 2 calls, actually. There was one man at he has a shop at the junction, right? So we basically see every day. He knew my kids, would always greet him, and this man saw this teacher. She's a young lady. This man saw this teacher. Okay, you guys remember the teacher that taught me how to cook kata and kwai that time? That video I made. She was the one. And she was also my kids' lesson home teacher that time. So I gave the key to her, said, okay, you guys will go together. Take them home for me, please. Usually they would come home, later she would come, but that day I begged her to, go with them. So he saw my kids with that teacher. She was holding both of them and they were walking. This man went to, there's one pharmacy that he knew that was, quite close with the pharmacist. So I was always buying stuff there, So this man went to the pharmacy immediately to ask the lady if she had my number. She described me as that Nigerian woman, fine woman. They asked for my number. So the lady was like, is everything okay? He said he see my children with some lady B, never see them before. So he wanted to be sure they are okay. Hey! So the lady quickly called me. I said, oh, look at what happened. I explained to them that, she is their home teacher, she's their school teacher and private teacher, so she was going home with them. I wasn't at home. He said, okay. I paused. I got really emotional. Like, I didn't know anyone was looking out for my kids. I didn't really know anyone was looking out for me like that. I just thought I was, just one Nigerian woman somewhere minding her business, doing her own thing, go her way. I don't know, see people, they pay attention. I felt so touched. Like, wow, that means people are really paying attention. So on my way back, in fact, I had to get some stuff for the man. So on my way back, I stopped at the shop. I thanked him so much.
As I said earlier, Ghanaians are afraid of blood. Talking about security, while we Ghanaians used to bash our police services, some Nigerians have seen the best in them. In fact, I've seen the best in them myself.
I hope one day you guys get to understand the reason why other African countries laugh at Nigerians. So 2 Ghanaian women were kidnapped in Nigeria, and Ghana police found their way to Nigeria to rescue these women. They caught the culprits with the help of the Nigerian police, of course, which I am very, very proud of. But if Nigerian police can help the Ghanaian government to get their women back, then why are people living in our bushes, terrorizing our people, going to farms and unaliving our people? I don't understand. Chibok girls went missing for years. Many of them, they carry pregnancy, carry children, come back. Some of them said they don't marry the bandit, we carry them. They don't fall in love. Issue. Seriously, Nigerian police can do better. Nigerian government can do better. I know they can do better. We just pray they act upon it. Because if this were to happen in Ghana, they don't find them since. So it even happen for Nigeria. The Ghanaian police people find their way. It's crazy. I'm very, very impressed though. Big ups to the Ghanaian government.
I know someone that had issues middle of the night recently, and she called the police. She called the police. She called the Ghanaian police on the phone, and they said, Nipacho, yeah. And this person is not Ghanaian. This is a foreigner living in Ghana. They asked her what happened, and she was like, explained her issues because she had a fight with her husband, and she wants the police involved. And they asked her, what happened? Are you okay? These people were calling this woman every five minutes, and they did not delay. They just wanted a landmark to where this woman was so that they can come. And the moment she told them, they made their way to the woman's gates. She opened the gates. They came in. They insisted she followed them because by the time they got to the house, the man had already run away. You know Ghana police, you know them. It's when you have not patronized Ghana police before. That is when you will hear about the Ghanaian police coming. You will hear that that is when you will know that someone is calling the police on you. Someone is calling the police on you, and you will sit down there and wait for them. So when they came, they're like, where is he? She wanted them to go to where he's hiding and pick him. They say, no, he will come to us when he comes out. Let's go to the station. And she went there, dropped the statement, and that was it. Ghana police.
All of a sudden, Nigerian police had to get to work. They had to get to work. They didn't ask the Ghana police for mobilization fee. They didn't ask for money for data. They didn't ask them for money to make calls. They didn't ask them to go and come in 4 working days. They went into action and they rescued these women. Wow! I didn't know Nigerian police can work like that. They can actually rescue victims before they buy them, huh?
Once upon a time, the Ghana Police Service wasn't like this. It was riddled with bribery and corruption. Not that it's all perfect now, but as far as I can remember, it was when ex-President Kufuor came to power in the year 2000 that he made it a mission to rebrand the police force. I remember him changing their uniform and setting off to win the hearts and minds of Ghanaian citizens. But I'm happy that the Ghana Police Service are still maintaining their professionalism till date. Now, to Ghana's Kotoka International Airport.
Guys, just take a look at this beautiful airport. This is Kotoka International Airport. Oh my goodness. Are we in London? Are you sure we are in Ghana?
We are in Ghana, my brother.
Are you sure?
We are in Ghana.
Don't you think that this airport is one of the best airports in the whole world?
So because Ghanaian miss an important call at the airport, maybe the person missed an important call and missed his flight, Ghanaian Kotoka International Airport have created charging stations at their airport. Beautiful. Where you can keep your phone inside a box and get it charging. After charging, you come and you remove it. One thing I like about Ghana is the way they maintain their infrastructures. The issue is not just bringing infrastructures, it's how you maintain them. This machine, they have some in their hospitals and at their ECG office. With these machines, you will see that customer service will be easier and more seamless. Less tipping. Normally you feel obligated. This person showed me the way, let me just give him something. All those things save small change for you. So big ups to Ghana, man. You people are trying to make life easy for your citizen, and it's really beautiful how you people try your best to make life easy for your citizen. I know say bad day everywhere. Ghanaian politicians to get their own where they chop from, but the thing they say now they try make things better for our people.
What I love about Ghana International Airport is that they keep maintaining their facilities. Their facilities are being maintained and they are being kept properly. They are being kept clean, from the environment down to the toilet, down to departure, down to the arrival. In fact, when you watch this video, you would see what I am talking about. No cap. That is the reason why Ghana is always topping, ranking the best airports in Africa. Just look at how beautiful the interiors, the environment, how clean, how sparkling. In fact, when you enter into this airport, you feel like lying down there because the environment is giving peace. It's giving this peace of mind. Let's keep watching. This is amazing. This is the passport control area, the section for the passport control, and it is giving luxury. This is beautiful. And one thing I love about this is how orderly they are, unlike some other countries you go to, everywhere is scattered, like the noises, everything is not just in order. But you could see people, they are just walking and respecting themselves, following due protocol. And inside these airports, they have the restaurants there. Places you can go, restaurants and balcony. You can just sit down there, take your meals, get a food to eat. If you're thinking of, I think this airport doesn't have a restaurant, it does have a restaurant. This is the restaurant section. Is this airport giving you the luxury you want to get? Whenever Nigerians, foreigners from some other African countries visit Ghana International Airport, they are totally shocked.
Traveling to Nigeria is like an extreme sport. Everything is just wild. First of all, it feels like a war-torn country. Look at. Have they fought war in this country? Because I don't know if you've been to Zimbabwe or Ghana. And secondly, everybody has body odor. Everybody smelling. To wait for our thing like this, look at everything is damaged. Everyone's trying to help you collect money. There's these guys that are trying to take all your money, the 5 of them. I know you try hide, you don't want to put you for there. I don't hope you guys travel and you see the state of other airports, because this is just something else. It's like, God bless them. No internet as well. They don't have internet. Do you know that one person can just pay for the whole of it? This country. How can you not have internet? I've gone to Zimbabwe, Accra, Ghana, South Africa. I can go on Uganda, say it's better. Uganda airports. Plus, Uganda airports better than Nigerian one.
Please, Nigerian government, I'm sure you can do better than this. Come on. The next thing some Nigerians admire about Ghana that I took for granted is our education system. I never knew there was a niche of Nigerians reviewing Ghana senior high schools and university campuses on YouTube. As Ghanaians, we do not joke with the senior high school we attended, so it was actually amazing to watch. Before you ask, I attended Kolongo Dumasi Secondary School, locally dubbed Asante Achim University. Though we didn't attach much significance to the boarding school system, I've come to realize how important it is in shaping the traits of a Ghanaian youth. As I mentioned earlier, our religious and tribal tolerance was actually instilled in us through the senior high school boarding system. I wouldn't say there are no tribalism in Ghana, but I can boldly say it's never get to the point of violence.
A lot of Nigerians have been going to Ghana recently, in fact, of time now. So the first reason why a lot of Nigerians are moving to Ghana to study is that Ghana educational system is amazing.
Something else I noticed about Ghana and Nigeria education. I noticed that in Nigeria, if you go to a private school, your result is more valued. Like you will be seen as someone who has a better result than someone who went to a government school, because Like we know, Nigerian government don't pay on time, or Nigerian government owes their teachers and lecturers a lot. But here in Ghana, the government school result is even more valued than the private school result, because the government is functional and they seem to not really respect the private school result as much as they respect the government school results, because most people think private school results can be altered. You can pay, bribe, and then have a better result, but it's more difficult to alter a government school result in Ghana.
La la. I won't lie to you. Sometimes I feel ashamed that I have to talk about another country like this when I'm supposed to basically just pretend not to notice these things in Ghana. That is to protect my image. I mean, to make me look like a wise person. But the truth is, this is coming straight from my heart. And I can't lie. Sometimes the first day, now listen, the first day I took a look at this campus, the first thing that came to my mind is, why can't I just basically be a Ghanaian beyond papers? And I found myself smiling. I had mixed emotion, and at some point I felt like I wish I can map where I come from, my path, because even if I become Ghanaian today, I'm still going to miss all the people from my home state. So what I wish I can map my part of where I come from and place it somewhere here in Ghana, and automatically just become part of Ghana, and that will help me become Ghanaian beyond papers. That was how I felt, okay? But nevertheless, this is Africa, and I can live here as long as I want. Yeah, honestly, this looks more like a university campus. Yeah, it looks a lot more like a higher institution campus. And at first, I took a pause and tried to understand why so much investment in a secondary school, because some places, if you didn't go past some, like, secondary schools are not big deal like that. Because some places, especially where I come from, if you only finish from secondary school, you are considered uneducated. You can't talk where others are talking. So because of that, it has bring this gap, like the gap between the higher institution and this is wide. I have a Ghanaian friend who would always talk about his secondary school experience more than his university days experience.
Peter Obi came out to say that Nigerian education sucks. Ghana education is doing better. Nigerian education is still where it was a few years ago. When we are talking about education, Ghana, they do free education. In about 10 years' time, there practically will be no illiterate in Ghana. The rate at which Ghanaians are going, they will say the government is bad, this and that, but the government, waiting you they pay for, or waiting you supposed to gain as citizen, you go gain them for the country where they work. They will say, the president is stealing this money, the president is not trying for us. But if they put you in Nigerian shoe, you will go back to your Ghana position. I say this current administration in Ghana is one of the most hated administration ever, but I can put on paper the things that this present administration has achieved in Ghana that I wish Nigeria can achieve quarter of.
Let's go check out the University of Nigeria, then we'll come back and react on it. Then let's go check out the University of Ghana, then we'll come back and react on it. Okay, please be the judge in the comment section.
Come on, Nigerian government, you are failing your citizens. At this point, if our Nigerian brothers and sisters will mellow and ask nicely, I think there should be a joint protest to bring Nigerian government to account. But before we come to that, this next thing about Ghana was first used as a mocking subject by Nigerians, but gradually becoming accepted within their community now. The almighty boiled egg and pepper, Kosiane Meko.
Salansa, wait now, wait. Huh? The way Nigeria they chop egg, no be the way they chop am for Ghana. So the last make I teach you the way we dey eat am for Ghana. You understand? For Ghana, this is what they call am Kosiane Moko. Kosiane Moko. Kosiane Moko. You understand? See? Kosiane Moko, now they call him for Ghana. Kosiane Moko. Kosiane Moko. You see, in Nigeria here, you understand? After boiling the egg, we just collect the egg like this, we chop them. But for Ghana, no be like that. You understand? Like if you do and you chop them. No. For Ghana, you see this pepper right there and onions. Now we take the eat them. You understand? So for Ghana, when you get your egg like this, they cut them into two. You understand? When you cut them into two, then you add your pepper. Pepper for egg. Your grounded pepper. You understand? Then you add your... No. Then you add your onions. You understand? You close them. Now so, test and make you see. Test and make you see. I tell you. Now so, they eat them for Ghana. Make I test. No worry, you go reach everybody. How you test? No worry, no, I don't think. So, a couple like saying that jollof egg. True. Jollof egg. Now, this is how we eat it in Ghana. Yes. Oh, yeah, now test and make you see. Now, so they eat them for Ghana. I did tell you. This one doesn't taste good. Give me a game. You know, they don't taste good. But you want again.
Guys, we're about to have breakfast. Madam, please give us egg. What's the name of this season? Okosmanimoko. But that name long go, no be egg, E-G-G, Okosmanimoko. That name not long past the egg. Anyways, just give us. Why this egg called white now?
The egg like it bleach.
The egg bleach.
The bleach egg.
Why you not use the brown one? Why did you use the brown egg?
They are all the same.
They're all the same. They're all the same. Oh, okay. So guys, we're about to have an emoyimoku for breakfast.
To eat.
All right. So yeah, give my friend one.
Give me two.
I'm gonna raw onions, so.
Yes.
I know they like cook onions, cut up more of raw one.
You will get used to it.
But Ghanaians now just this seafood, egg and sauce with onions, pepper and onions.
Egg sauce. Early morning egg sauce.
But this is pepper. You marry Yoruba man.
I don't put too much pepper for my own.
Spicy, man. So yeah, so
Someone told me about peppered egg.
Oh, that one you have it before you leave this. You have it before you leave this place. This video. It's called Kosiane Meko.
What?
Kosiane Meko.
Kosiane Meko.
Yeah, Kosiane is egg. Meko is pepper.
Oh.
Kosiane Meko. Yeah.
Kosiane Meko.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
No, you have to eat it with the onion just for today. So what we'll do is that we'll reduce the onions a little bit.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Actually, give me one. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is an egg baptism.
Okay. Tell me you don't like it. You love it. It makes sense.
That's the first bite.
It makes sense now.
I know the pepper.
Not bad.
You like it.
Not bad. Yeah, let's go again.
Cool. If I chop 2 eggs now, I go chop today.
One thing I will say is, my fellow Ghanaians, please let's collect all the evidence that we can get and keep it safe. Because we all know, 10 years from now, Nigerians will claim the origin of this amazing delicacy from our future generation. Enough said. The final thing I observed is how a handful of Nigerians are helping Ghanaians to defend our corner in this Ghana-Nigeria sibling battle for bragging rights. It is very admirable, and I will take this opportunity to thank them.
4 things that Nigeria say about Ghanaians that I find it so wrong. It's saying things like, common Ghana. How can you call a country common? When I moved to Ghana, I used to like, why must you call this country common? The country is doing well for himself. They even gained independence before Nigeria gained independence. So how must you call the country common?
Thank you so much. No, I've been working since. Very soon they will be comparing their stupid country with Nigeria. Saying it and that. So I don't really blame you people.
What the hell is this? You are looking for golden morn. You couldn't find golden morn. And you couldn't order for golden morn from Jumia or Gigi.com, have it delivered to your doorstep. You didn't look for an alternative cereal to feed your baby. You didn't go to the shop, supermarket, or to the mall to get baby food for your baby. As irresponsible as you are, you needed to wait till your baby food finishes, and then you'll start roaming the streets looking for golden morn to feed your baby. And when you couldn't find it, you felt the best thing to do was to insult a whole country. What is wrong with these Nigerian girls? What is the meaning of this madness? Waiting be waiting be all these ones. Waiting they bring this nonsense, any small thing. When I go set camera, begin they disrespect Ghana, begin they insult Ghana. Waiting be all this now.
When other countries are struggling to have a thing, Ghana is already having it for a very long time. It's so amazing that Ghana government doesn't wait for anybody to tell them what to do, unlike some other countries that even when their citizens introduce them to something, they feel it to be good for the country. They don't even look at them. Whoa, Ghana is not like that. So guys, let me allow you watch this video, and at the end of it, I'll love you to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's watch.
Another wonderful thing that was in Ghana, and Ghanaians are not bragging about it, is about solar electric car. And this solar electric car is also have a station, like they have their station already. And why, by the way, some countries are struggling to having it. If this country are not struggling, I don't think very dark man will go to China and you will make a video about it and tell and encouraging Nigerian government to do it. And by the way, I don't even think people that brought solar electric cars to Ghana are not even Ghana government. I think it's normal citizen of Ghana.
So I read this comment and see, Charlie, it is because we are the only countries in Africa, no cap. We fight each other more. We beef each other more. We love each other more. We marry ourselves. Like, Charlie, Ghana cannot do without Nigeria, and Nigeria cannot do without Ghana. So yes, we are brothers, you know, twins. Twins. That is what we are. We fight, we make up, we battle ourselves, we follow with each other, leave us like that. But you, as an outsider, don't come and put your mouth inside our fight. We will leave that fight and face you.
One question I would like to ask is, how are these content creators featured in these videos treated within the Nigerian community? Because I think they stand as a symbol of bravery, or maybe I'm just overreacting. As a Ghanaian living in the diaspora and planning my way back to Ghana, this video has given me an assurance that Ghana is heading in the right direction, and I'll urge my fellow Ghanaians to keep working hard to make it a better place for the next generation. I would also like to plead with Nigerians living in Ghana to help keep the peace they are enjoying by being law-abiding citizens. You see how peaceful you came to meet it? Please, let's keep it like that and maybe spread it to other West African countries. Finally, to the Nigerian government, please make una work well now. There are things I found about Nigeria that shocked me. The electricity, security, and injustice. See, if we still complain about Ghana, then Nigerians have the right to protest and ask for better from their government. Anyway, I pray for peace, prosperity, and development for Ghana, Nigeria, and Africa as a whole. Shout out to all the people that were featured in this video, and thank you for allowing me to use your material. I'll put links to their social media platforms in the video description below. Please go and check them out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to come on my journey of experience. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.